the energy industry, the whole energy market, the use of energy as part of our economy and our civilization is always very interesting, and it's also always very important. So it's nice to work in an area that is so important and to try to develop and be involved in the development of studies or the development of tools that can be used, which are going to help the decision makers and regulators to make better decisions about where to invest their resources as far as new infrastructure or new sources of energy is concerned. And, you know, the regulators also making good policy and then implementing that policy in an effective way that is going to be both rational and effective. So those are the things that we would hope would be happening. You know, one thing that impedes that to a degree is when you get policy being made and based on something that is more like zealotry, you might say, that is not necessarily backed up very well by actual data, or which is based on scare tactics and that sort of thing, rather than actual information about real trends that are happening. So, you know, we are faced with that kind of thing in the marketplace right now, and, you know, in our planet. And there are scholarly, well-known, very thoughtful people who have, you know, who have tried to sort of fight back a little bit, you might say, in terms of, you know, what can we actually truly infer that is a scientific conclusion from the various studies and the various modeling exercises that we have done, and which ones are more sort of being used as scare tactics, you might say, you know, to promote a certain vision of the world. And so we would, you know, certainly I think at RBAC, everybody is interested in having a world that employs energy in a way that is as clean as possible, as safe as possible, and also as affordable as possible, so that more people on this planet actually can take advantage of low energy prices in such a way that they can develop their economies in an affordable way and bring themselves up to the level of economics that is enjoyed in North America, that's enjoyed in Europe, and enjoyed in certain other places around the world, but which many parts of the world just don't have right now. So, you know, our purpose is to try to help, again, to provide the tools that are going to enable people to make good decisions about investments, to make good decisions about regulation, and in order to promote improvements and enhancements in the industry around the world, to keep costs low so that clean energy affordability is available everywhere. And we largely include natural gas in our definition of clean energy. So I think it is so much more than what a lot of people think. And those that are well educated realize this, but some others are, as I think you mentioned earlier today, you know, just don't really necessarily have all of the data and don't really quite realize, you know, how valuable natural gas and LNG are in order to achieve the goals of the energy transition in an affordable way.